Finland is my jam, right? And I tend to just go for Finland now, like whatever their performance is, I'm like, go Finland. This is a song, and again, I can't roll my R's, which Finland loves to do, and I can't speak Finnish at all, or Swami. So this is Terasbetoni. Terasbetoni. I can't roll my R's, so I make that little L sound. Terasbetoni. And the song is Missa, Miehet, Ratsastaa. And I friggin' love this band. This is another band that I was fortunate enough to interview for metalfromfinland.com, and I spoke with the delicious bass player, and yeah, he was very sweet and very lovely. I have had a crush on Jarkko Ahola, who is the lead singer, since about this moment. So 2008. Your girl loves Viking metal. Okay, it's a whole genre, and I am deep in it. I love it. I'm not even like embarrassed about it. I'm like, I will scream Viking metal at the top of my lungs. And this band is another band that don't take themselves too seriously, but who are phenomenal musicians. You will hear Mr. Ahola's voice, and it will knock you clean off the floor. Also phenomenal bass player. Oh, he's the bass player, Doi. So yeah, okay. So I interviewed the guy with the luscious locks that plays guitar, not the bass player. I would have married him. Anyway. I just got completely fumbled. They do this great song called Orjata, and I have it on high rotation, and it basically translates to slave woman, and the whole thing is about having this spicy slave woman, and what they would do with her. So yeah, they don't take themselves seriously, but phenomenal. Jarkko Ahola is also a part of, there's a Finnish supergroup called Northern Kings that is four of the greatest classically trained metal male vocalists in the country. Another high scorer on there is Marko Haitala from Nightwish, or ex-Nightwish now. And they remake classic pop songs, 80s songs, but in their epic Viking way. So it's a really cool band, and they do like phenomenal covers. They did a great version of Aha's Take on Me, and just blow it out of the water, just pull it apart, put it back together, and explode it. Even Frank Sinatra's My Way gets an absolute dishing. It's a phenomenal band. So this is an amazing vocalist. Check them out. I'll put a link to one of their tracks under here as well. And again, I didn't know which part of the song to play because it's all so good. But I'm going to give you the finale, which is we've got the key change happen, and we've just come out of a guitar solo, so it's getting into it. Here we go. Terasbetoni, Missa, Miehet, Ratsastaa. Pretend I said it right.
Missa miehet ratsastaa, sillä lampaat ei voi laiduntaa. Missä miehet ratsastaa, siellä kuulee susien omataa. Missä miehet?
Look, I'm going to play the intro for it because it's insane. And during the performance, they've got the wind machines, so the beautiful hair is just waving in the wind and setting my little dead heart alight. But I'm going to play, I'm going to play the intro for you, okay? Let's do this.
Olkoon myrsky sekä viima ja tuvassa lämmin kamiina. On kunnia ja miehullisuus, suorittaa velvollisuus. Maailma on kylmä paikka, on ehkä lämmölläkin paikka. Kentät kutsuu sankareita, eikä suinkaan pelkureita. Missä miehet ratsastaa, siinä lampaat ei voi laiduntaa. Missä miehet ratsastaa, siinä kuulee susien omattaa.
Okay, I'll stop it or I'll get pregnant. Sorry, Mum. See what I mean? If that man winked at me, I would be dead. Dead. D-E-D, dead. I'm already D-E-A-D, but I would be D-E-D. So, I'm so sorry. Look, I have a weakness, and it's funny story. I ended up in a Viking armpit once. It was Marco Heitala from Nightwish. It was my first time seeing them. I've seen them 4 times now, something like that. And I was barricade. It was only a small venue too, so you know, not the big arenas that they play in Europe. And after the show, they all jumped down like into that the blockade between the barricade and the stage. They all jumped down and sort of shook everyone's hand who was front row. And this woman, she'd been behind me, dry humping my back the whole night, just driving me absolute batty, pushing, you know, just one of those people you just don't want to be stuck in front of. And she got so excited. She quite literally piggybacked onto me, grabbed Marco as he walked past around the neck. He's very tall. He's like 6'5" or something ridiculous. I'm a little shorty bum. She's jumped on my back, grabbed him around the neck. He's sort of awkwardly like this, and my head has ended up right here in a sweaty Viking armpit after a 2-hour show. I will never forget the smell. But I love you, Marco. I do. I got an autograph after the show, which was lovely, and he was very lovely. But yeah, very sweaty Viking armpit. No complaints, except for old mate on my back. She was concert etiquette just flew past her. So that is my top 5 Eurovision glam metal rock thing. Make sure you tune in. Eurovision is this week. I am so excited. I love watching the semi-finals both nights and then the finale. Now that they do it this way, I find that you got to watch the semi-finals to get the weird ones, which is what you're watching for. And then the grand finale is all talent with less camp, but some get through, obviously, but to get the really weird and wacky ones, you got to watch the semis. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you check out some of the bands that I've mentioned, some of the links, and yeah, go Eurovision.